Trump will do after US-Iran talks fail? US President Donald Trump is weighing tougher options after nuclear talks with Iran collapsed in Islamabad. The failure of negotiations has raised tensions in the region. Washington is now shifting its strategy. Officials say Trump has backed a final and best offer to Tehran. The proposal remains on the table. However, the US is also preparing for stronger measures if diplomacy fails. Attention has now turned to the Strait of Hormuz. The narrow waterway is a key global oil route. Any disruption there can impact global markets. Recent tensions have already raised concerns over shipping safety. The US Navy has increased its presence in the region, where ships have been deployed to monitor activity. The goal is to ensure freedom of navigation. Officials say operations are focused on keeping shipping the lanes open. There are also indications of preparation for mine clearing operations. These steps are aimed at reducing risk to commercial vessels. The situation remains sensitive as both sides continue to signal strength. Trump has signaled a firm stance on the issue. He has indicated that the US will act to ensure the waterway remains open. However, there has been no official confirmation of a full-scale naval blockade. Reports suggesting large troops deployment and aggressive enforcement plans remain unverified. US officials have not publicly confirmed such details. The administration has instead focused on maintaining pressure while keeping diplomatic options open. The standoff is rooted in disagreements over Iran's nuclear program. The US is demanding long-term guarantees that Iran will not develop nuclear weapons. Tehran has so far resisted these terms. The collapse of talks has increased uncertainty. Analysts warn that any escalation in the Strait of Hormuz could have global consequences. A large share of the world's oil supply passes through the route. The US is also expected to continue economic pressure. Sanctions targeting Iran's oil exports could be tightened further. This approach reflects earlier maximum pressure strategies used by Washington. At the same time, officials say diplomacy is not completely off the table. The US has left room for Iran to respond to its proposal. Future talks remain possible, though no timeline has been set. The coming days will be crucial. Much will depend on Iran's next move. Any miscalculation could lead to further escalation. For now, the region remains on edge. Military activity is increasing. Diplomatic channels are strained. The situation continues to evolve rapidly. Stay tuned with us for more updates. Do like, comment, share and subscribe the channel.